friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today we're gonna do a little first impressions review tutorial using the Flamingo palette from Violet Voss. I'm really excited to play with this. After I knew I was buying the Thirsty palette from Jeffree Star, I told myself I'm done buying makeup for a while. I have way too much. I bought way too much stuff, especially eyeshadow palettes. But then Trend Mood had to go and post pictures of this palette that was gonna be launching, so I knew I had to have it because I'm a colorful person and this is a colorful palette. This is what the palette looks like outside of the box. It looks just like the box and I think it's cute. But what I like even more about this palette is it opens up like a book. I think that's really cute. I live in Florida, so this is literally Florida in a palette. I'm not a beach person, I'm not a flamingo person, I'm not a palm tree person, but I still think this is really cute. I like the color scheme. This is going to be $45. You get 20 shades. That comes to $2.25 per eyeshadow, which is a pretty good deal. This is the color scheme right here. You have all these bright colors. You have a nice mix of mattes and shimmers, and then you even have a black down here to help deepen anything that you need to. And you even do have some transition shades in here, like you have Sunbathe, Popsicle, Sandals. I feel like even Flamingos could be used as a transition shade on certain skin tones. I really like all these shades. I think it's really, really cute and really, really summery. If you haven't seen one of my first impression videos before, I just take a palette or a product. I've never used it before. I test it out on camera for the first time. I don't know what look I'm gonna create. I will tell you my thoughts as I'm going, and then at the end of the video, I'll let you know if I think this palette is worth it or not. I also ended up snagging one of their glitters in the shade Electric Coraline, only because I wanted to be able to get free shipping, so I needed a little bit more money to spend. And I'd rather spend the extra money on a product than on shipping, you know, you guys know. So I might try to pop this in the look, maybe, we'll see. But anyways, let's just get started. I'm gonna go off the bat right away with Sunbathe, and then immediately I'm gonna dip into Lemonade with the same brush, I think. My eyes are primed with some Colourpop No Filter concealer, as they always are. And I'm just running that Sunbathe shade all in the crease, just really swirling it around, getting it pretty much totally covering my crease. I really like that for a transition color. Now I'm gonna dip into Lemonade, that yellow, with the same brush, and I'm pretty much gonna do the same thing. Just swirling this through my crease just to add a little more brightness. Although I don't feel like this yellow is really doing too much. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's not the best yellow I've used in my life, but it's not horrible. Next, I'm gonna dip into Popsicle right here. And I'm gonna start by focusing this more on the outer and inner portion, and then when I have pretty much no product on the brush, once I put these down, I'm gonna swirl it through the center of the crease. I'm taking that exact same brush and I'm gonna mix Coral and Flamingos together. These pinks are not as pigmented as I thought they were gonna be. And at this point, I'm not even worrying about trying to map out the halo that I was thinking about doing, because I can always just cut it out with concealer. I'm mostly just trying to get this pigment laid down. Is it me, or does it just look like I should have gotten more, I should have more pigment going on right now? I'm gonna try dipping into just Flamingos now. See if that helps at all. It's coming along. I'm gonna take that very first brush we used with those yellow shades just to buff it out. I'm not using any additional product, I'm just buffing out the edges. I'm gonna now dip into Watermelon. And I really am gonna try to really pack and intensify the inner and outer corner. And again, I'm taking that very first brush just to blend out the edges. I'm going ahead and taking a little bit of Watermelon under my lower lash line, because I think I'm gonna wanna pop purples under there, and there isn't really any other matte shade that I would use as a base for any of the shimmer purples. For some reason, under my lower lash line, that color seemed to show up a lot better, even though I'm using the exact same brush, which is odd. I'm gonna take the shade Pinwheel with my finger, and I'm gonna try popping this on the inner and outer corner. And I don't wanna use a brush just because I have a feeling it wouldn't show up as well. Again, it's not as like metallic as I was hoping for. Not that it claimed to be a super metallic or anything, but you know. And next I'm gonna take Island with a different finger, and I'm just gonna pop this in the center. See, that's better. That's a lot more metallic. And again, taking that brush to smooth out the edges. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take the shade Donut right here, and I'm just gonna pop that underneath. I don't expect this to be crazy metallic or anything. but I just wanted a little bit of a splash of something. For my inner corner, I'm gonna take Seashell. I'm just gonna use my pinky finger to pop that in. That didn't do much. There we go. After a couple dips, it starts to show up. That's cute once it shows up. I don't hate this look by any means. I just feel like I expected a little bit more, but I'm gonna take that glitter. I think that's gonna kind of redeem this look and tie it together. I'm actually just taking that brush that I used for that donut shade on my lower lash line and some of the NYX glitter primer. I'm gonna pat that on the lid. More focused in the center, but probably fading it out as I have less product. Dip into the glitter. So this is where we're at. I'm gonna go off camera, put on some lashes and something on my lips, and I'll be back to talk about my thoughts because I'm not really sure where I'm at right now. All right, I'm back. Lashes are on, lip is on, makeup details down below as usual. Let's talk about the Flamingo palette. So I just want to start by saying I don't hate the look that I'm wearing. I like the look that I'm wearing a lot. However, I feel like the thing that I love the most about this look is the glitter. I feel like I would describe this almost as more of a muted brights palette, not to the point where they're pastel, but just a little bit more muted. So for someone that's a beginner and wants to play with color, this might be a really good option for you because it's not going to be too overly pigmented. And maybe it's just I'm getting way too picky and I'm expecting a lot more than I should be expecting. And again, this palette isn't bad. I need to stress that I don't hate this palette, but at the same time, I almost wish I would have saved my coin on it, you know? I feel like I could have created the same look with the shadows that I already have because I have so many palettes already. I'm not mad, but I'm not happy either. I don't not recommend this, but I don't live and breathe for it either. I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to say that you absolutely have to have it, but I'm also not saying it's a waste of money, don't ever buy it. I love this glitter. I need more Violet Voss glitters in my life. This is beautiful. Electric Coraline. Snag that. Anyways, if you enjoyed this first impressions video, please give me a thumbs up so I know to make more. I love doing first impressions videos, but I'm gonna try to take a break on that in the month of July, even though this is technically July that I'm posting it, but it's June that I'm filming it. So that's where I stand. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It is BeautBean. I post there every single day. Please don't forget to tag me in your pictures if you recreate any of my looks. I really love seeing them and I love chatting with you guys and getting to know you. It makes me happy that people on the internet even care to talk to me or watch my videos, so please don't be afraid to say hi. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let me know what other videos you want to see on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye. I'm dropping everything.